Hello, it's Robotnik is Sexy, everybody, and this is the first NU match that I've been able to show you for a really long time. Besides the one that got DC'd on really fast, but this is a match I had with a very special person who I can't remember his name, but anyway, I'm going to lead off with Swellow, because I am afraid of his Spore attack on his Parasect. And I predict him to be Choice Scarf, so we actually double switch. But he probably wasn't Choice Scarf since he switched out. I threaten out his Quagsire, so he switches into the Pokemon I fear the most, which is Parasect, which is kind of funny, because other than Spore, there really isn't anything to worry about as far as him as Pokemon. Switch into the Spore was my plan all along. I have that nice toxic poison, so I dodge it automatically, which is great. I was really hoping he would switch into his Rotom. By the way, Rotom is RU, but he didn't know that, but it took him 2 hours to set up this team, so I didn't care. I was tired of waiting. I was like, fine, use Rotom. I was hoping I could Brave Bird his Rotom, because it probably would have done about half his health. But it just goes into Quagsire, who recovers off all the damage, which is a little disappointing, but I do have my defensive Eviolite, Misdreavus, who walls Quagsire really nicely. And I'm going to Will-O-Wisp. I was very tempted to use Curse right then and there, but I had learned from a previous match not to use Curse too early, because it could waste your Ghost if circumstances arise and they hit you and stuff like that. So I wanted to go for the Safe Burn. Just goes into Raticate, who Marowolf the Bastiodon walls forever. So that forces him to switch, which gives me a free turn of Stealth Rock, and then I switch back into Happy Tree, the Bob Ross Pokemon, and that makes him want to switch again. So he's switching out. We're both switching out like rapid fire here. So entry hazards are going to be important. I could have finished him off right here and then with a Stone Edge, because I actually do carry Stone Edge, but I thought it would miss, and I think I also forgot that I carried it, which is great, right? But I probably would have missed, but it wouldn't have mattered, because he went for Leech Seed. He actually predicted my switch very nicely, and gets some well-needed extra damage on Swellow, who threatens all of the Pokemon, because it doesn't look like he carries priority. But you know, if you even have Quick Attack, Swellow is gone. So, he's very frail. He's even more frail than Crustle is. He actually misclicks here and sends out his Rotom against a Woodhammer, which that sucks for him. But Rotom isn't allowed in NU anyway, so I guess by auto definition, Rotom doesn't exist, so that's fine, and, I don't really care, so. Rotom is gone, that's fine. I was a bit worried about him, because it was the only Pokemon that threatened my Swellow, because if it did have a Focus Sash, it could very easily take it out with a Volt Switch. I'm going to Toxic on the switch, because we're switching like crazy. I think we're going to double switch here, or I'm just going to Roar. Yeah, I just go for the Roar, knowing that if he does use a Water move, I'll soak it perfectly, because my special defense and defense is, like, huge. Like, my HP is not really that great, but both my defense stats are dynamically large. I'm going to try to Toxic his Quagsire, doesn't work, but I'm going to predict that ground move, which is the whole reason I put Misdreavus on the team in the first place, so I could switch into Earthquakes, because this team has a fighting and ground weakness, which, you know what? Misdreavus is immune to both those types, so you can suck it. I'm going to Curse on the switch, which is something I do like to do, and so I'm going to hammer some nails into that Mushroom, which means that his Parasect can't switch in anymore. He either is going to double switch and save his Parasect, which is kind of useless, or he's going to use Aromatherapy, which is kind of the better play, but that also means that his Parasect is now going to die, because if he switches out now, Stealth Rocks will kill him, but I guess it was worth healing everybody. But, that's funny. That's a funny little joke, because I'm going to switch into Garbodor here on the U-turn. He's going to Protect. I guess he doesn't know what Garbodor does. I don't think this guy plays any that much, to be honest. So I guess he protects to get his burn orb activated, but that just gives me an extra turn to use entry hazard, so that's fine by me. Get my second layer of toxic spikes, so yeah, that aromatherapy really is for naught. I used spikes on my last turn living. Would have used poison jab, but I don't have it right now. I have gunk shot, which probably would have missed, and the spikes are more important than killing the Raticate anyway, because Raticate is just going to be roared. He uses reversal, which is way cool, but Bastiodon is such a bastard that he can take it. Like, that's almost full power reversal, guts boosted, like probably full attack or neutral attack, whatever. Bastiodon is a beast in NU. I'm just saying, you should use him. He's gonna finish me with a crit Fire Fang, which is a little annoying. Don't really care, because Bastiodon has more than done his quota of work this match, and I'm just gonna boost up on the switch. Of course, he does have the unaware Quagsire, but I'll tell you a little secret. Quagsire cannot take Surf very well, because most of them are defensive, and yeah, most of them are like all defense. So look at that Surf. That Surf does a ton. And he's got the ability where he ignores my stat boost, but that's fine, because I can just Surf him again. Because I do have that mixed Caracosta, which is one of the most whorish Pokemon of NU, apparently. But you know what? Alamamala, I find you more threatening than a Caracosta, because you can Toxic stall for infinity. You can just Wish Protect Toxic, you can turn people into water types and then poison them. Yeah, so yeah, I think I do flinch him with the Rock Slide, which mattered a bit because he could have wished up there or, you know, done something. Actually, it didn't matter that much. So yeah, I think his last Pokemon is this guy, and he's going to Sucker Punch, and I'm just going to take him out with Ice Beam, which is my last move revealed for you people. And this is my full NU match that I showed you guys, and yeah, hope to bring more later, so see you, bye.